What is up, Rocket Nation, and welcome back for another solo, flawless, legendary Lost Sector guide. Today, it'll be for the Bay of Drowned Wishes, over here in the Dreaming City. And I figured, with exotic legs up again, what else am I going to use other than my Warlock? We have been working on getting my Warlock. Those transverse steps, mine are horrible. I want a better pair. That's a 61 overall, by the way. It does have a stat increase on it. So here's the gear that we're going to be using today. This will probably never get used at all. The Night Watch, not going to get pulled out. We are going to be using a weapon that has been brought up several times in the comments already, and is one of my favorite weapons in the entire game, the Monarch Bow. We're going to be using this for a lot of ad clear, and this is one of the, actually all of the Dreamin' City Lost Sectors are great for the Monarch Bow on Legendary and Master difficulties. So keep that in mind. We're going to be using the Monarch Bow. To pair up with the Monarch Bow, none other than Nazarak Sin. If you guys do not know, Void Kills increase ability regen. The Abyssal Extractor does proc even if you're not using a Void subclass. All you got to do is get a Void Kill, and that's what the Monarch is. And then for our power weapon, we're going to be using a linear fusion rifle, the Corsair's Wrath. I need a better one of these. I do got to farm up. There's so much I have to farm in this game. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. So here's a look at the rest of the gear if you guys want to copy any of the mods that I have on. Pretty much I was just using the Monarch and pairing it up with the Nazarak Sin. Everything else is actually a build setup for something completely different. But let's get into it. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Now, right off the bat, we're going to be dealing with a few ads and then an unstoppable champion. There's actually a series of 3 unstoppable champions that you're going to have to kill on your way up near to the boss fight. The actual boss room. But you're going to see the power of the Monarch right off the bat. Spreading the sickness and wiping entire groups. Love this weapon. Now you can sit here and plink away on the Unstoppables if you wanted. What I would suggest is at least stun them first. Once they're stunned, you can see there is a almost 3 times damage difference that you will see with it after you've stunned them. See, 2,000 all the way up to almost 8,000. And there is the first unstoppable down. And there will be these slowing grenades all around, so keep that in mind. Our second unstoppable champion right there is going to have some Screebs that will spawn around them. Those Screebs will... Screebs will continue to spawn throughout this encounter. Now that he's stunned, you can see the damage increase. If you have the ammo, you can, of course, just take him out pretty quickly with a linear fusion. And we have some sitting on the ground, so let's do just that. A few more Screebs to deal with here. Get rid of this, and then up on this cliff side, there's going to be a sniper that you're going to want to watch out for. It should spawn right about now. One shot should take care of him, and then we have our first overload champion. And he is now stunned. Grenade spam is real. Get rid of that slowing grenade. We can just whack away on this guy with the bow, and he is all taken care of. Now we're going to have, after we kill this guy, we're going to have a spawn of Screebs. One up here, one there, and then after we kill these, a couple down there as well. The one that we have to watch out for is there will be a unstoppable champion that will spawn and walk up from the lower right-hand corner of the screen. You can sort of use the terrain to your advantage here. Get the Screebs as they're all coming up. Once the Screebs are taken care of, we'll get a stun on this guy. Get a reload in. And we'll just take him out. Plenty of ammo. Umbral Ingram to grab there. And now we are into the boss room. Right away in the boss room, we're going to have ads to clear. Thing to take care of right away is these little things here can be exploded all up on you, and they can kill you, so I suggest getting rid of those right away. And one overload champion right there in the very front. Watch out for those guys. They can hurt, especially if they gang up on you. And we're just going to let the... It's actually a burn effect. A lot of people see it as a poison effect. This is actually listed in the game files as a burn effect for the Monarch bow. We'll just let it burn away on this overload. The great thing about it is as it ticks, the tick damage can actually stun the champion. Just a lot of ads right now, and then we're going to have our boss spawn. We're going to go ahead and throw this down. And he hid. Feels bad, man. Now we got empowered from that melee. We might as well hit this guy hard. The great thing about the Corsair's Wrath, a lot faster firing than some of the other linear fusions that we have out there right now that are kind of meta. He thought he was going to get a shot in. And that is it. That is a solo flawless Lost Sector here in the Bay of Drowned Wishes. Let's see. Are we going to get him? This is the one. I can feel it. Transversive step. Take 47. Let's go. We didn't get him. All right. Well, there's always next time, I guess. Thank you, Rocket Nation, for joining me for this solo, flawless, legendary Lost Sector guide here for the Bay of Drowned Wishes. As always, remember, life is short, pod safe, and I will see you guys in the next video.